Everybody, people watching live, anybody potentially watching this after the fact, how are we doing? France against Wales. Closest thing to a Six Nations final that you will ever see. Maybe. The sun is up here in New Zealand now. The birds are out and about. My kids as well. How are we feeling? Wales for the Grand Slam. France to upset them but still not clinch the title. Or France to keep the competition alive going into that final game against Scotland. Bonjour, Tim. Are you recovering with a beer after your England team didn't have their best outing just prior? Wales, confident. Rodri will not be on the stream, but I hope you have a good day. All right, Rodri. Good luck to your boys. Angus, good morning. Corey, good morning to New Zealand from Wales. How's everybody doing? Don't think there's an Englishman in the country that doesn't want France to win this. If you're English right now, you'd have to be pretty torn, wouldn't you? Many beers. Good man, Tim. France for the win, says Andrew. It is Sunday where I am. Jesus. That's an interesting username. I just got what that is. Got into a bottle of scotch after that England game, says Paul. I am still here drinking the old H2O. Novmum is actually out of bed in the Waikato here in New Zealand. Good on you. James is still buzzing from the Ireland win. A few pints down, I have to admit. See, for you guys, what is it, like 8, 9 o'clock? You guys will certainly be a few beers in by this point. Kickoff. 10-second marker. Wales. France. Bonjour, John. Almost said Jean. 8 p.m. Flesh and Man. How are you feeling now with the blue hair? The sheriff takes it into contact early. 30 seconds in. Wyn Jones pushed backwards. Damn burger. Well, French defence is looking fiery. 9 p.m. in Switzerland and the first beer, Lawrence. All right, man. Enjoy that first one. The first one's always the nicest one. Yeah, 9 p.m. in France, I think. Well, I think it's 12 hours because it's 9 a.m. here. Nervous, but okay. When do I sleep, hooligan? I sleep between rugby. In the gap between the games, I made my kids pancakes, had coffee, did a video. I reviewed England and Ireland. I'm a busy boy. What can I say? Josh Adams puts his left boot through the ball. Still tentative, as you would expect. Doulin's just claimed that high ball. Good work from the French there. We'll have a chance to attack. Must be seriously tired. I actually had a relatively good, 5.5 hour sleep. I felt pretty solid. Yeah, sleep is for halftime. Yeah. My kids asked me I asked my kids what they wanted for breakfast, and they were like, pancakes, and I was like, God damn it. Why couldn't you just say a bowl of cereal? Or I would just milk and cereal, add some fruit. Pancakes. I have to cook. Okay. And at this new place I've moved to, I don't have what do you call it, like a fish slice to flip things. So I was using a bloody butter knife and a spatula thing to flip them. It was a right mission. We got there in the end. 5.5 hours, you legend. Machine, I know, right? Ireland-England was a good game. I know, James. It was a cracker. Right now it's France's turn to be relentless, but the Welsh defence is up to the job. Oh, high tackle on Dupont. It's advantage France. Quick hands. Navidi's over it. Nope. Taken off his feet. Dupont again. It's looking dangerous. What a start from France is right. Morning, Leo, man. How is it? Back for the penalty. Whoa, cracking start. Lots of phases. Great defence from the Welsh. Good start from the French. Indeed, they went through the tackles. And Jalibert is going to have a shot at the poles. Oh no, they're not. Why did I think they were? He was calling Doolan over to take the kick for touch. Sorry, folks. They're turning down the 3. Hey, Ryan, man. Shonook. How are we feeling? 4 minutes in already. Time's flying. It's a maul. It's 5 meters out. Advantage being played. Jalibert gets it to Pinot. He's caught. Talfafanua. He's bloody close. Advantage still being played. They're going to get bodies under it. Held up, held up, held up, held up. Yeah, definitely held up. Whew, Jay, no, I haven't seen the Scotland game, so yeah, I am not spoiled to the result. Wow, I think I know the result. Because if Italy had won, I would have found out. But I don't know anything other than that. Couple of penalties against Wales early. They will have to be careful. Ruby didn't get up until 5 p.m. I told her I was going to tell you guys to shame her. Oh man, 5 p.m. Even when I was a young man, I don't think I did 5 p.m. Like early afternoon, maybe 1, 2 p.m. No foul play, they're just talking about it. Okay, the refs are being very, very clear about, are you ready? Are you ready? Happy to play? Traffic jams to get out of Paris goes into lockdown at midnight. Is that right? I did not know that. Oh, France are close. Surely a try is coming here. How long can Wales hold out? I think Talfafanua snuck that one over, yep. Proper little hands on that one. Oh, I'm going to start. Yeah, France have started with a proper bit of a hiss and a roar. That wasn't even power. That was just skill. He just placed it on the line, basically. Yeah, just too fast. Being relaxed all day, then Dupont gives me a heart attack in 5 minutes, says Fleshin. Yeah, he will have that effect on you. Apple Juice says it's 7-0. I haven't seen the conversion yet. have a look. Sure enough. 7-0 after 7 minutes. Boom, let's go, says Louis. Looking good so far if you're a French fan. Looking very good, but Wales did well to keep them out for as long as they did, if you're looking at a bright side, but your teams had no ball. Scared about the Pinot contact. I didn't actually see that. I'll have to go back and have a look after the game. Oh, Liam Williams is done to regather a kick. It's a reversal of fortune. Wales' first chance to properly attack into the French 22. Vakatawa's over it. No, off his feet. Slow ball. So slow. The Sheriff takes it into contact. George North. He likes to get over the advantage line, that man. Bigger. First carry for Reece Zammit. He's going backwards. But it's a knock on by France. Scotland, France. Yeah, it's next Friday, so it's going to be a short turnaround. But that's what it is. France did the same in the England game. Early pressure. Seems to be a thing, eh? Trying to come out of the blocks. Really firing to get yourself in front. Bundy's red card earlier is a joke, James. I said in my review, first 2 times I saw it, I thought, what's up here? And then the third time, it just showed a bit of shoulder and a bit of chin. Which these days, that's enough. That's all it takes. Bundy, I think, needs to go lower. But at least it wasn't a deciding factor in the game. Bro, Zammit. Is Davis over or no? He's over the line. Did he get it down or is he held up? We need to see that. The ref was way too slow to see the grounding. You got to go TMO. No confirmation English-based players will be released. What about the top 14-based players? Reece Zammit gives it to Davis. I don't think he's going to give it on that angle. I don't think you can give it on that angle. I need a bigger telly, people. So far, unless you guys can tell me otherwise, I can't see a grounding. Oh, that's brutal. Bugger being a TMO. No way, I'd love to be a TMO. Bugger that. I feel like this is one of those ones that where you stick with the on-field decision. No clear grounding. Held up. So close. Stick with your on-field decision. It doesn't get any closer. What a tackle's right. Still 7-0. No try. This game's intense. Yeah, very, very close. Defense from the captain, Louis, mate. Yeah, top class. Top class. Still, 5-metre scrum. France are not out of the woods yet. What have they got planned here? Oh, a terrible pass. Oh, Wales have got advantage. What are they going to do? Falatau just takes it. Second advantage. Falatau's got to use it. Use it, man. Win Jones. They still got advantage, so they should get at least 3. Tiprick. Oh, man, this is brutal. This time, surely. Wow. This game's brutal, folks. Was that bigger? Really? He hit that ball at pace. God, Wales have scored a lot of tries in this Six Nations. That'll do it, yeah. Man, we're going more than a point a minute so far, folks. 14 points in 12 minutes. Oh, Fleshin, you can breathe again a bit. All that started from Liam Williams regathering that up and under as well. Many, many, many minutes ago. Game has lived up to the hype so far. It is true. Murray, how is it going? Stop bigger time. Yeah, nobody could touch him, mate. You are correct. Jelly Bear puts a kick through. But not Williams is too good back there. Ellen, it's too tense. I know, man. It's been brutal. It's been intense from both sides so far. As Jesus said, it's living up to the hype. Wales need a good exit so you can breathe again. What the hell? DuPont has just scored. What the hell just happened? That was a nothing move, but it was everything. What? There's just the space between the two Welsh defenders. It creates a 2-on-1. Man, that was perfectly placed. You could see both the Welsh defenders, and Doolan just put it right between the two of them. Jalibert, Dupont, man. This is flying, folks. Man, it's about to be 14-7. Whoa. 3 tries in first 15 minutes. I know, man. What? This is supposed to be the Six Nations, not Super Rugby. What's going on? Bollocks is flashing. I know. Bloody hell. Hope my notepad is big enough. I've already gone through the first, I don't know, quarter of the page. Jeez. Oh, Liam Williams just got smashed. Come on, Wales. Let's have a fourth try. Why not? We're 15 minutes in. What do you mean 1 minute with no tries? Bigger just got smashed. This is brilliant rugby since April 2. Yes. It's been very, very free-flowing in the last, how many minutes? 10? It's only been going 16. Ken Owens, Lewis Rizama, Wales are still going forward. They got advantage. Navidi, France should kill it surely, so they only give away 3. Josh Adams is going close. Resemit's out on the other wing. I can't take my eyes off it. The Sheriff. Jeez, how many phases is this? Bigger. Liam Williams. Falatau. Slow ball. They're so close. "12 phases. What's going on? "13 phases. The VD's got over. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Oh, 18 phases. And Navidi just looks like he went to the shops and they were out of milk. Bloody hell, man. My heart rate's up and I'm a neutral for this one. Bloody hell. First team to 100 wins. Joel, man. What a great game so far. Can't tell who's going to win this. Thank you, brother. Man, this is a cracker. And it's not like the defenses are bad. They're just being absolutely ground down. It's just relentless. Thank you, Joel, man. Much appreciated. This is a really good game, by the way. If you want to watch some rugby, this is the one to watch. Maybe the replay. I'm biased, but isn't he crawling to the line? I think maybe one movement. Fourteen. Sorry, Wells. Grant, what have you missed? A lot. You've missed 4 tries in 20 minutes. This is not a game you can be 20 minutes late for. It's only 19 minutes. become a Patreon if Wales win. What about if France win? I'm going to put out some more Patreon content, actually. It's been a while. Bloody hell is right, Grant. Heart rate was 110 BPM. Yeah. Rodri, I feel ya. Not even my teams, but this game is mental. Whiteboard's getting some sunlight on it. There we go. Pivac getting absolutely pelted. Seems like ages ago. It seems like ancient history. What a difference a season makes. Turnover ball. Knock-on advantage for Wales. Ken Owens is absolutely loving a carry in this game. That's at least his like third or fourth. Steaming at the line. It's like Super Rugby April 2, yeah. But probably with slightly better defence. That's mad. Joel again. Gutted there's no fans for this one. Would have been even better with fans. Hopefully this game doesn't slow down the second half. Thank you, man. That's a fair comment. Can you imagine the atmosphere of this one? How many does the Stade de France hold? Like 80,000? 70,000 screaming French fans with all the touring Welsh fans singing the national anthem and whatnot. It'd be amazing. But still, the game's been class without it. Oh, and Shonik as well. For the new TV fund so you can better appreciate the Welsh skills. I've got a lot of funds going on, man. The couch fund, the new TV fund. We will get there. We will get there. Thank you, brother. Oh, man. My wife's just cut an apple for my kids and they are cheering in the other room. Telfa Fanua's gone off. That's bad news. But yeah, I was having a look at TVs the other day, Shonik. Trying to figure out. There's some pretty cheap TVs at my local store, but they've got terrible sound. But I've already got a sound bar that I won like a year ago, 2 years ago, like a Sony sound bar. So I figure if the picture's okay, it doesn't matter about the sound because I won't be using the sound from the TV anyway. Right, believe it or not, we've gone about 4 minutes without any points being scored. Oof, bobbling ball. Is it just me or is Pinot playing on the right wing and Teddy Thomas playing on the left wing? That Rebage is a big lad. He's a unit. This is true. Scottish players are officially free to play on Friday. That is the good news. Got the sound by myself. It's the way to go. Yeah. Onboard sound from the TV is probably never going to be that great, even if you get a real flash one. So, morning 2 cents. My missus is Welsh and really wants them to win. Scooter, good luck to her. It's been a cracking game, brother. Finally getting a breather with no tries. Yeah, we can all appreciate that one. Wallace, you getting in on this. Thank you, man. New TV fund. I do need one at some point. I'm not asking for charity. I will get one, but I appreciate it, bro. All you guys, very, very kind. I appreciate it. I moved house, if you guys are unaware. And the house I've moved to is pretty sparse compared to the other place, which had a lot of stuff already there. So, yes, I'm having to accumulate stuff. But I'm all good. But thank you, Wallace, man. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. You guys are always very generous. Can't afford to pay for your house. Sorry, that's okay. Leave that with me. I've got things hopefully under control. Hopefully. I'm getting there. I am getting there. Aldry just with a sneaky hand on the ground. Allen Jones giving what looks like a bit of a death stare. France are going to concede 3 here. Penalty in front. The Warehouse, some good specials on tallies right now. Yeah, Simon, it's the Warehouse that I've been looking at for TVs. It's a discount store here in New Zealand. They've got like no brand, like their own home brand TVs, which honestly sound awful, but the picture is fine. So, and they're like half the price of a flash TV. So that's probably what I'm going to look at. But the TV I'm watching on now is like, where are you? Like 20 something inches. So it's pathetic, but it's all I had on me. Beggars can't be choosers. I'll get there. Yep. Wales are in front, by the way, if you missed that. He's nailed the penalty, and they've already kicked off. So the intensity is definitely still there. The beer's going down quick, and the points at the moment fleshing. How's your blood pressure, French and Welsh fans? I'm a neutral, and I'm still feeling it. Oh, Joel, what are you? Come on, Wales, got my champagne to open if Wales win. Thank you, man. Champagne. I don't have any champagne in my house, but I do have wine, beer, and Chinese baijiu, which is terrible. Terrible drink. One of these days I'll drink baijiu on camera and you guys will watch my face contort because it's foul. And France just kicked that dead. Mistake starting to sneak in. But cheers, Joel. Nathan. So I always enjoy your videos. Have a few copies from Ireland. Nathan, man, I would imagine you are on something stronger than coffee at the moment after your team's result. It was a good one. It was very good, very pleasing. Very pleasing. But thank you, man. I will certainly restock the coffee. Maybe a Guinness at some point as well. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Wife is looking to go back to her mum. She can't stand flesh and shouting. Oh, man. Lockdowns have not been easy because your missus just can't go and send you to the pub. Right, Brice Drouin has guided that one into touch, so Wales will have an attacking line out in French territory. I get the feeling John is a Wales fan. We understand. Jelly Bear must play 15 to Mach 10. You think that'll change? What about Drouin? Drouin's been having a pretty good tournament, right? Every try scored, I'll down a beer. Good, man. You'll be pretty tipsy by the end of this. I think John might be drunk. Yeah, take it easy, John. Jonathan Davis. Oh, Jelly Bear looks like he's down. Oh, Who's that's knocked it on? We can breathe again. How do these commentators learn to pronounce the French names? They are tricky. Jelly Beer looks pretty groggy, eh? Oh, it's a wee accidental shoulder from Jonathan Davis. Yeah, Intermark might be going to come on, eh? Maybe? Intermark is coming on. Alright, John, take a break. Yeah, John's going to take a break for a wee bit. Yeah, Intermark is coming on. Scrum time. Almost half an hour. Alright, here we go. French feed. Big French scrum. They got advantage from that one. Dupont goes through a half gap. Oh, Intermark's knocked it on the deck. Okay. Do you want to take keys or? I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Just take your phone, eh? Make sure the ringtone's on. What is the delay for you? I don't want to talk the game if you're behind. I am at 30 minutes and 25 seconds. I tend to not see the chat like every moment, so you can feel free to talk the game, man. It's alright. Hawass is taking a wee carry. Dupont gets it to Intermark. It's a pretty quick ball. A bit of a nothing grubber. Okay. You're at 32 minutes just about. Okay. Plus, by the time you hear what I've said, it's like a 10-second delay anyway. So you can probably cut 10 seconds off, because when I say, like, now I'm at 31:20, by the time you see it, it's already 10 seconds later, because YouTube has like a 10-second delay anyway. Only 3 seconds ahead of you, that's a first. How am I still ahead? I'm behind most people. When you viewed your new place, did you walk around thinking, this is my YouTube room? I initially wanted to find a place with an extra bedroom so I could have a YouTube room. But house prices and my budget led to me being in the living room again. Which is unfortunate, because it means my missus feels the need to keep the kids out the way. And I'm just like especially for like live streams, like, man, if the kids come in, the kids come out, I don't mind. People aren't going to be like, oh, I'm not watching this guy, he's got children. If anything, people like my son's ranting and ravings about the Stormers jersey with the Thor thing on it. Penalty. I think it's going to be all even here. 35 seconds behind the France 2 signal. Okay. I kind of prefer to be behind you guys than to be spoiling everything, because then people feel like, I don't know, they're going to get spoiled, which is not fun. I think it's great that the kids are around this life. I know, right? Yeah, it's real. My daughter's not really been on the streams, but my son's been on a fair bit. Game of the tournament so far, and Auckland prices are ridiculous at the moment. They are. But yeah, had to be done. My daughter needed a bedroom. I have just sold my daughter's cot for like $50. Cot and mattress, $57. So there you go. That'll go towards the couch fund or something. Yep, 17 apiece, and some marks kicked it. 17 points apiece. No problem with 2 cents June joined the stream. He gave us the 9,000 point penalty. He did. Jelly Bear's not coming back on. This is going to be a nail biter. Yeah, I think so. I think so, Misty. Lockdown in Wales, can't be in Paris, can't be in the pub with my mates. So Can's in the house with you guys. Simon, that's the way of the things with the lockdown, man. That's one thing where these streams are probably even, I don't know, more enjoyable because you can't be anywhere else. Do I have a pet budgie? Nah, but there's birds. I got the door open. There's birds outside. In the garden of my neighbour. Right. Wales are on attack, folks. They're getting over the advantage line. I can see the try line. Faletau plays scrum half. Decent pass. There's Gareth Davis at last. Faletau carries, top carrier of the Six Nations, I think. At least top Welshman anyway. No, it'll be an Irishman who's top carrier. Top Welsh carrier. Turnover to France. Whoa. Those birds are loud. We can hear them. I don't know what kind of bird that is, actually. But yeah, it is pretty loud. Porrick, man, how's it going? We're almost towards half time. Almost at 36 minutes. It's still all tied up. The Sheriff has another carry. Initially, I thought the French wingers were swapping wings, but it seems like Thomas is permanently stationed on the left wing and Pinot stationed on the right. Is this a tactical thing, or is this something that's happened in the past that I've not noticed? Like, they're wearing the left and right jersey numbers, but they're on the other wings. Daramundi, man, this game had 4 tries in, like, how many minutes? Like 18 minutes? It's mental. Halftime ornithology segment. I will see. I know there's magpies out the back because there's a reserve like down the road a bit. There's certainly 2 magpies there. How many hours sleep did I have? I had like 5.5, man. It was alright. Intimac at 10 is a problem for Wales. You reckon he's making a difference? No, that bird that's chirping is not a magpie. I don't know what that one is, but I know further down there's a couple of magpies. I can sometimes hear those. That's just the French wing formation. Really? That can't have been a forever thing. I know they did the funny thing with their flankers, like the left right. When I say funny, it's just different. Oh, France have knocked it on. They were looking dangerous there. Bit of a let-off. Looked at the score for England-Ireland game. Glad I switched my tip to Ireland. Yeah, man, they played really well. So many birds around your place, April too. Yeah, there's a few around this place. And cats as well, actually. All my neighbours seem to have bloody cats. Mr. Washman, I read that. Halftime. Halftime's not too far away. Hold it. Wales should have the fitness advantage because France have already used 2 subs. That's a point. Scrum time again. Just over a minute to go until we finally get a breather. Although it's certainly chilled out a bit in the last kind of 15 minutes. It couldn't continue the way it was going. Bigger hoofs it long. Too easy. Great game though, right? Indeed. Australia and New Zealand magpies are nothing like European magpies except the colour. Is that right? The magpies here are pretty aggressive, I'll say that. I need cats to be more like Shannon, the hockey guy. He has cats in his background. I have kids in the room. Have I had a sleep quasi? I did have a 5 plus, less than 6 hour, but more than 5 hour sleep, so I'm all good. Big pass over to Josh Adams. The clock's in the red, so whoever gets the ball next can just kick it out. Maybe France? Do they play from here or do they kick it out? They kick it out. Half time. Mr. Washman, you can go to the conveniences. Whew. Pretty cracking half. Thank God, says Alan. Yeah. Half time and we're no closer to knowing who's going to win it because it is all tied up. Now I'm going to see if I can get the stats without finding out the Italy scoreline. Job done. Have a look at the match stats in a second. Where did that half go, Lee? I don't know, man. It flew by. Absolutely flew. Vodka o'clock, mate. Flesh and maybe for you. It's still very much the AM. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. Sexton should start at 10 for the Lions. I don't know if Sexton will get it. Don't know about that. Robert, if you're watching the stream, I can see you just did the buy me a coffee thing. I appreciate that, man. Bought me 3 beers, I should say. Thank you, brother. Let's check out the stats. Whoa, possession. 37-63 to Wales. Territory. 35-65 to Wales. Jeez. I'm not used to using the Six Nations stats, but yep, they're okay. Oh, wait, no. Did I read that the wrong way around? No, I did read the wrong way around. Handling errors. 5 to France, 6 to Wales. Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like it. Gus Bryant's got a heart attack to it this time. Me as well. I'm feeling the pressure, man. I'm feeling it. Line breaks is 2 to France, 3 to Wales. But France's tackling percentage is at 93%. That's amazing. Wales is at 83, which is also pretty good. But France have had a lot more to make. Penalties conceded is pretty low. Okay. As close as it gets. Yeah. Any doubters that Wales were lucky have been proven wrong. Hope we win. Yeah, man, I've never got on board with the Wales are lucky train. I don't buy it, man. I've seen enough games where teams seem to have an advantage from the ref or for the card or whatever and still don't do the job. I think once I saw the Brumbies play the Crusaders and have 2 men up, and I don't think they scored a single point. And it was virtually a card after card, so it was like almost 10 minutes with 2 extra men. Or was it I don't know if it was against the Crusaders. I know they had 2 men up. Yeah. And so it doesn't mean you got to do the job, man. Anyway, here's what it is. Good morning, Banjo from Sydney. It must be pretty early there. 7:50 maybe? Gatlin does not like 10s like Russell. I think Gatlin probably prefers guys who can do a bit more structure than Finn Russell. You never know. Is Thunder available for Lions selection? I believe he is, yeah. I don't think he's ruled that out. I think he said he's still available. You can be lucky and good. That's probably a fact as well. They're showing old Super Rugby clips for some reason at halftime. Don't get any halftime. 6:50 in Brisbane. That's right. Brisbane doesn't do the daylight savings thing. Wales for the win. Nice kit I'm wearing. Yeah, it'd be interesting if Wales win. I won't have to change it. What's up with the Welsh jersey? No trust in French rugby anymore. The French one is not far away, man. It's just there. It's ready in case. We will see. No cards from William with the Buffalo Sabres logo. Yeah, no cards thus far. Penalty count's relatively low. Yeah. Hello from France, Fabien. Hi, how's it going, man? I hope France, you're doing well at the minute. In the evening over there, the sun is really starting to crest over here at the moment. I got some gardening to do later. I still need to watch Italy and Scotland. I haven't seen the result. Don't tell me. But yeah. Got the Wales 99 jersey on. God bless Scott Gibbs. You got some time now to write the scores down on the whiteboard. I think I've decided I'll do that after the game because I'm not lefty, I'm a righty. It's hard to write at this angle, so I'll do it properly after the game. Māori Viking, kia ora from Denmark. Good evening, man, for you. Good morning from this side of the world. What time is it? It is now 9:53 in the morning. So I think whatever the French time is, just change the AM to PM, and that's where we're at the moment. Scott Fatty Gibbs. Who will have the depth and energy in the second half? 2 French starters off, maybe interesting, William. Yeah. Especially seeing as Sheedy makes really good impact when he comes off the bench, eh? And if things go the way they usually go, Dupont probably plays 80 anyway, so Serrant almost doesn't count. Even though he's an experienced veteran and a good player, I think Dupont probably plays 80 unless something happens to him. Bowden the King is in Germany. Good evening from you, man. The bowl is in Paris, almost 10 p.m. Hope you've got a beer or a wine in hand, man. Can I ask you, what do you think of Bundy Archie? Viable, man. Like I said before, first 2 times I watched it, I was like, what are they looking at? That's just a normal tackle. And then there was a third angle where there was a bit of shoulder on a bit of chin, and that's all it takes. It seems crazy, but that's honestly all it takes. You've got both, wine and beer. Good man. Don't mix them, but yeah. Good man. Look at the 10 France have brought on from the bench. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he? The fact that he's not starting is mental. English commentary suddenly all becomes French. Hey? Navidi took a shot to his eye? I'm French, my liver is trained for that kind of treatment. Mixing beer and wine? Okay. Fair enough. Allez les Bleus, says PG. We'll see. Still 40 minutes to go. Question is, should Eddie Jones go? Nah. He won't go. 2018 was a bad year for Eddie, and then they bounced back 2019, no problem. He'll be fine. I believe in Eddie. Did I see the Genge elbows? Apparently he was elbowing, was it Sexton? I didn't see it. What's a player supposed to do? Oh no, man, I know. It's just get lower. Yeah, I don't know. That seems crazy. Beer and wine makes you feel fine. Beer and liquor never been sicker? Is that a thing? Isn't it like liquor before beer, you're in the clear? Something like that. And then one of the other ones, you've never been sick. I can't remember. I'm not in my 20s anymore, so that stuff doesn't apply to me. Game could go either way is definitely true. Put 2 or 3 into Sexton's face. Bloody hell. I know he's a pretty aggressive player, but that's disappointing if he has done that. Reese says this is an awesome match. This game is an ad for the competition. I'm so glad this game's the one that's on at like 9 o'clock in the morning here in New Zealand, because I would say most fans, they're sure as hell not getting up for 5:45. If you're a Kiwi, you're not getting up for England Ireland at 5:45 in the morning. Most people. But the 9 o'clock game, if that's on, you'll put it on while you have your breakfast or your brunch or whatever, and they'll have been given just an absolute treat. Just a matter of time before Reece Samet lets one loose. Or Teddy Tomar does something crazy. You never know, man. What I think second half will be like? I wouldn't be surprised if it goes similar. Starts kind of real high intensity, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Who do I think's going to win? France are at home, so you give them an edge, but like other people have said, they've already had to make 2 substitutions, so maybe that gives France a disadvantage when you're looking at the whole 80. What I do like the idea of is, Louis Rezemet, as the game wears on and we get tired legs, he's going to find some space, surely. Most of you guys are probably not watching this, but the halftime show for New Zealand is just highlights of an old Super Rugby game. Like when I say old, it's Carlos Spencer's at 10, Rapini Thathauambuka is left wing, and he's just scored a phenomenal try. Doug Howlett, Mills Muliaina is playing centre. There's ads for video rental companies on all the billboards. It's all going. It's all going. What a day for rugby. Credit to the players for playing today. Exactly. Why? I guess because they don't have the rights to like the halftime show. I guess it's like specific to what is this, BBC or ITV for this one? So they just chuck on old stuff. Those were some players, exactly. Rapini's just got another try. Man, he was a great player. He was unbelievable. What an amazing try. Bloody hell. Made it look easy. Oh, man of the match so far. The Sheriff's been pretty busy, but is he man of the match? Olivant has been pretty good. God, I can't pick, man. Navidi, yeah, Navidi's a good shout. Right, the guys are coming back out. Let's have a listen. 40 minutes to go. Patrick's got the Blues by 10 for tonight. Optimistic. That's what you call optimistic. They haven't beaten the Crusaders since 2014. Just let that sink in. What were you doing in 2014? Yeah, I will mention exactly when it starts. Kian, it's not going to be long. Into Max bouncing the ball. The whistle's blowing. There's kickoff. Second half is underway. Ref here's just the commentators just called it a roller coaster of a game so far. That's definitely one way of putting it. I'm 50 seconds behind. Bloody hell. I guess I am on the other side of the world. Blake just got up in time for the second half. Blake, man, you missed a very good first half, but game's still going, so we'll take that. James says less than 10 points in the second half. Surely there'll be more than that. That being said, we only saw 6 points in the second stanza of that first half, so. And Tamak puts in the up and under. What a catch by Liam Williams, far above his head. Easy. He makes it look so easy. Jonathan Davis is going to have to play scrum half. Box kick time. Let's go. Boom fire. It's messy. Wales got it back. Lose by 3 then, says Patrick. All right. Am I going to do Scotland-Italy review? Yeah, man. I haven't seen the game yet. I don't know the result. So I will watch that basically straight after this game. Another knock on from France, and Wales will have a scrum. Going for a walk in the dark, listening to music. You're too uptight. Flesh him, man. Have a wee sip. You'll be alright. Big scrum here. Novmum's going to go to next week's Super Rugby game where her Chiefs are hosting my Blues. Right, scrum. It's pretty steady. Faletau takes it off the back, charging run. He gets a good 6 or 7 meters. Lewis beats the first tackler. Man, Wales are looking pretty good going forward at the minute. George North, intense start from Wales. Oh, they're only about 8 meters away. Adam Baird's isolated. No. You guys have probably already seen what I'm about to see. I can't look at the chat. What's going to happen? They got advantage 9 phases. Oh, Bigger almost knocked it on. Josh Adams cuts back inside. They're 4 meters away. I can't look. George North was looking for the offload. It's not there. Slow ball. Wyn Jones. Was that DuPont trying to hold up Wyn Jones? Come on, man. You can do a lot of stuff, but you can't do that. Maybe I saw it wrong. George North. Bloody hell. Wyn Jones again. God, he's had a lot of carries. He's only like a meter out. Alan Wynn. No, he's driven backwards. He's blown it up. He's blown it up. He's blown it up. Okay. Blake. Nah, I'm not going to end up going to the game. I just going to have time today, eh? If it was on a bit later, I might, but it's a Sunday, so I can see whether I don't want to put it on too late. Getting less tense as the beer goes down. That's probably makes sense. Most viewers on the stream. It says 199 at the moment. We've definitely had more than that. It was 200 something prior. New Zealand rugby's dying a death? I don't think so. Rugby in general in New Zealand has got less popular than it was, though. Basketball's growing. Women's rugby is growing a lot faster than men's. Wales are in front again. Points. Gaspard needs a drink. Have one, man. You've earned it. Watching this game. God, France are just going to hit straight back, aren't they? Dulon. Someone's got to remember to tackle him. France have conceded the same penalty that England did earlier for crossing. I'm watching a stream with Argentine commentary. I don't understand a word, but it's glorious. I bet you it's emotive. My Swedish daughter-in-law sent me a bottle of Absolute vodka before the game and said, calm down. Yeah, she knew you needed it. Jezza. New Zealand rugby will die when the world ends. Thank you for that, man. Rugby is definitely still our number one sport. Definitely. If you drive through any small town, there's one thing that you will see, and they've definitely got a rugby field. If nothing else, they may have no other facilities. There's a rugby field, so yeah, tends to be a thing. Thank you for that, Jezza, man. I'm sure you've had a few pints since the game earlier today as well. Appreciate it, brother. Despite the sailing success, sailing is more of a do you just call it a rich people sport? Mostly, like most people can't afford a boat, but if there's a field and you got a ball, you can play rugby, right? I know soccer, football is like the ultimate. All you need is like a can and you can kick it around. But yeah, New Zealand's got heaps of grass, so finding a place to play a bit of rugby, a bit of touch or whatever is pretty easy. Gareth Davis has gone off. Not a bad thing. Thomas Williams, I think, will inject a bit of speedy service into this one. Oh my god, he said soccer. Yeah, New Zealand is kind of we're torn between soccer and football as the terminology. A lot of people still call it soccer. When I was a kid, it was like officially soccer. Our organisation was called New Zealand Soccer, but now it's New Zealand Football. Bro, speaking of soccer, does Josh Adams know it's rugby? I think he's got that. What the hell's going on? Is that held up? Was there a hand under that? Let's have a look. That was crazy. I was too busy talking about soccer. Josh Adams started playing soccer. Then he gets over the line. Simon, have a pint on me, mate. Yeah, next time I'll fill this thing with beer instead of water, but it is still morning. Thank you kindly, brother. Much appreciated, man. Thank you, mate. Luke Pearce is giving very clear instructions to the TMO about what he wants to see. There's a lot. There's a long checklist for Wayne Barnes to go through. Thomas Williams, I don't think he tripped anybody there. The ball touches his legs. He gives it to Adams, who goes over, rolls. There's a hand under the ball. Is part of that ball touching the ground, or is there a hand under there? Was it an on-field try? No knock-on from Thomas Williams. No knock-on because it's off his leg. Picks it up. Josh Adams. Doolan gets under his body. And then as that Cretan puts a hand under the ball. Bro, his hand. Clear, conclusive evidence that it's held up. Is that what he said? It is a try. I would think surely if that's on-field try, it's a try. If that's on-field no try, it's no try. Because you could argue part of that ball touches the ground, maybe. There. It looks like part of the ball should be on the ground, right? Not clearly, right? Yeah. I think if that was an on-field... If that was on-field no try, I don't think he would have been able to give it. But, yeah, they've given it, surely. What a try. It was a bloody good effort, though. Almost held up. I can honestly live with that one. I think if he had said, I think it's held up, I need you to check it, I think the TMO goes, stick with your own field. But because it was given as a try, he sticks with it. I think so. There's potentially a blade of grass or two touching that ball. It's 27. He says, here you go, mate, for your Welsh surname pint on me. Thank you, brother. What can I say? You can only have one surname. Well, actually, no. Some people are double-barreled, but yeah, mine just happens to be Welsh. So maybe I am biased. Thank you, Kian, mate. Right, 27. Has to be a Grand Slam now, surely. Whoa, man, there's still half an hour. Am I distant Welsh? Yeah, probably. Distant Welsh, distant English, Irish, Scottish, probably French, I think. Bit of everything, man. Most of us Kiwis are a mixture. 27-17. Looks like a tiny amount grounded. Yeah, but I still think if it was given held up, I don't think the TMO would have overturned it. Because he clearly said to the ref, he said to Luke Pierce, I don't have anything to overturn your decision, rather than, yes, I can clearly see it grounded, right? If you win the Grand Slam, you get 3 bonus points as well. Yeah, it could be a massive result on the table. France are going 10 phases. They need to be the next team to score. Absolutely. Here comes Vakatawa. He's offloaded to Peno, but it's knocked on. They're forcing it a little bit. They don't need to force it. It's only 10 points, and you've still got half an hour. Just under. Still can't get my head around how many tries Wales have been scoring. I know. They've scored a huge amount. What is that now? Like 20 for the competition? A bag, birdie, all sorts. Yeah, Steve, that's probably one way of putting it. Mongrels is the one way we're putting it, but I don't know. Nothing wrong with being a mix of this, that, and the other. Get a good variety of genes. becoming a Patreon, man. Alan, yeah, you might have to at this rate. Just noticed that 4 people disliked the stream. What are you going to do? People are allowed to dislike it if they don't like it. It is what it is. The commentator on my feed, which is I think Ryle Nugent, he is just making a meal of how the table is going to look. He just got all flummoxed. France have just kicked the penalty. So, man, it's far from game over. It's only 7 points. Maybe they thought they had match footage? Maybe. Maybe. God, 2s are hard to write from this angle. I can't please everyone. Haters gonna hate. Yep. Yes. Exactly right. Ryle is my commentary. Yeah. Yeah, I get Ryle Nugent and somebody else. I don't think I'm getting the BBC feed. I'm getting like the international feed. How many minutes in? We are at 54. France have got the ball in their own 22. It's trucking along. They're going to exit. It's into Mark with a big old kick. He does not find touch. Dan Bigger gives it to Adams, who runs it back. The birds are chirping in the background. Envious of you not getting the BBC feed. That's one way of putting it, yeah. Who have they got on the BBC? Doolan's under a bit of pressure. Risa McCann ankle tap him. Doolan does pretty well there, to be fair. Gets himself well out of trouble. Here goes Peno. Whoa, that was dangerous. The 2 French wingers. Misty's watching on S4C, so you got the Welsh commentary. Tell them birds to shut up. I wish I could, man. They just happy to be alive. Gonna walk around the house with the volume down. Royal is pretty posh Irish, but the guy's had some legendary moments, to be fair. This is true. Teddy Thomas is coming off. Vincent is coming on. Likewise, Adam Baird is coming off. The birds are having a good conversation in the background. The French commentary was getting all excited there. I bet they were. Do you speak? You must speak French, Lawrence? You said you're in Switzerland, right? Are you doing the German, the French, and the Italian thing? Time left. We're at 56:30, so just under 25 minutes. Oh, penalty time from the Maul for Wales. Bigger just goes, bugger this, we're having an up and under. I'll take the penalty if we don't get it. Sure enough, they'll take the penalty. The more France have to chase the game, the worse they look. Well, that's the thing, though. It's like there's still ages to go, and they're only 7 points behind. They do not need to force anything. Just keep playing the game. Right. Tiperick wins the line out. Maul time. The dogs are barking. The birds are chirping. The Welsh maul is absolutely trucking along at a rate of knots. Alan Wynne-Jones with the chicken wing. Reece Sammer over in the corner. Bloody hell. Ho, ho, ho. Wow. Alan Wynne-Jones with that chicken wing offload. Holy smokes, that finish. They're going to check his feet, though. They said they want to check his feet. Is his foot in touch? Let's have a listen. Luke Pearce leaving it with Wayne Barnes to make a call. Those birds are loud, eh? Where does he ground the ball? Is that going to be called out? Bugger being a TMO, man. He's going to call it no try because he's saying it's touching the base of the flag. Brutal. No try, but he's going to get them for collapsing that maul. It's a yellow card. It's Hawas. That would have been a great try. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, those birds. Maybe they're not happy about the yellow. Elliot has just died. Rest in peace, man. Your team was playing well before you cucked it. They're going to take the 3 and put themselves, make the French score twice. I don't actually know what birds they are, eh? I'll have to have a look. I've never really paid attention. $20.30. I need to get the board on the other side because it sucks writing on this side. 30. No such thing as a dead certainty. Nah. 10 points with 20 minutes. Look how this game started, eh? Heaps of time. Heaps of time. The birds wake me up early. These birds don't usually get up until about sunrise, so that's alright. You wish you'd put a bet on before the tourney. It was 50 to 1. Yeah, Hindsight is always the best one. Great matches, Patrick. That is putting it mildly, man. Definitely. It's been a cracker, and we've still got 20 minutes to go. PMJ, we are at 60 minutes right now. So we have 20 minutes of game time plus 8 minutes of yellow card for France. So 12 minutes will be 15 on 15 if no more cards. Sebastian, glad you're enjoying it, man. It's a good game. France have got it all to do, though. 10 points behind and a man down, but I would not put it past them. Where are the card magnets? Jezza, no, I didn't make them, eh? I haven't made them. French 15 is putting in a shift. He's been everywhere. Doulan's having a good tournament. It's true. Wales must be great at poker. Because of all the cards. Oh, that's going to be a talking point, isn't it? No matter what happens. Right, here come France. They're in Wales' 22. There's still plenty going on here. Wales cannot afford to switch off. It's quick ball. They got advantage. Oh, man. They're like 2 meters away. Vakatawa. Is that over? He's short. Don't be cynical, Wales, or you'll go down a man as well. And Samak got isolated. It would have been turned over, but they had advantage. It's against Jonathan Davis for being offside. What do you do here if you're France? They want to stay down this end of the field while they have the man down. Five-meter line out for France. What is going to happen? Step one, win the line-out ball. Do they maul it? Time is off. What's going on? I think my kids are home. They're mauling it. And Marchand, has he got it down? Thomas Williams is trying to get his legs under it. Navidi's there. Pierce is trying to do a French ref and stick his head in, but he doesn't. He's not game enough to put his head amongst the bodies. Amateur stuff, ref. Come on. You've seen how it's done last week. You need to physically get in there. Are they going to say it's held up? Held up. TMO check. On field, no try. Let's have a look. Marchand is the guy who goes close. Falatau's there. Ball's still up. They're not going to be able to get any footage of that. Has to be held up. Very quick call. No footage of the grounding. No try. Are you back? Did you guys go play in the park?
But we see Brett and his dog.
Did you see Brett and his dog? Did you feed the magpies?
But we can't see the magpie. We see bees.
You saw bees. Did they sting you?
No.
No.
We just go closer and closer.
Oh, nice. Kian's got no nails left. 64 minutes. Time left, 64 minutes we are at, so 16 minutes to go. I love that little voice, yeah. My missus has taken them out for the last hour and a bit. Right, Wales. What's their defence going to do here? Dupont gives it to Vakatawa. Advantage again. They better be careful. They're going to get a yellow card, Wales. Oh, they've knocked it on. Back for the advantage. It's going to be a warning here, surely. Surely. That's a few penalties in a row in the red zone. So only 3 minutes left in this yellow card though. So in terms of the yellow card management, the French are doing the right thing. They're eating up that clock while they got the man down. 5 metre scrum. Still no 3. Dupont goes left. Vakatawa again. Each time they go Vakatawa. They're about a metre away. Advantage again. Olivon. Dupont. Vakatawa. Fiku, surely. Bro, he's short again.
What team are playing this time?
It's France and Wales.
No, so the other one is finished. And look, we
The
found
other game's
four.
finished. You found like a seed.
It's not. It's a ball.
It's a ball.
Yeah, Britt gave it to us.
Oh, nice.
He let us have one from the trees.
That's cool. Doolan just scored for France. Do you think France is going to win or do you think Wales? Go have a look at the score. It's over there.
France. Dad, do you think France is going to win?
They might.
Because they still got
Just be careful of those cables on the floor, eh?
more points.
France is still behind at the moment.
Do you think Wales?
You still think Wales is going to win? He's got faith in Wales. You said France before the game. Okay, the TMO's going to have another bloody look. Seriously?
I go out.
Yeah, you can go that way. What's going on? Foul play?
Can I just get something?
Just be super careful of that cable on the floor, please, bud. They're going to penalise France for a neck roll.
Mama charged this. Mama charged this.
What is going on, folks?
I think I left my phone outside. You gotta do it for me.
Get the kids to help you hang the clothes up if you want to give them a mission. It's around the face? What is going on? Yellow card, bro. Is it going to be red or is it going to be yellow? It's Willems there. What happens here? Come on. This is going to be a while. If he's got him around the eyes, there's not much you can say. And it's Wyn Jones, eh? Why does everyone try to take out Wyn Jones? Fingers in the eyes. Holy smokes, this has gone from penalty to yellow card to red card. Holy smokes. Oh. What? Yeah, it's not like a traditional eye gouge where he's like going in to grab some by the eyes. He's just, oh man, I don't know. Far out. But the fact that has saved the try, it's like a 14-point decision. 14 point? 7 point. I don't know. It's prevented a 7-pointer anyway. And then it's become an extra man. Pointless red card. Wales are bringing the subs on. So France 8 down the yellow card just to get a red card. More than 7 points because France have 14 men. Yeah, they were doing all that with 14 men. Crushing decision, yeah. A try gets taken away. France remain at 14 men. Yeah, basically, the yellow card will expire. And then... Oh, man. It's going to be a grand slam, folks. Surely. Fiku's not taking it from the mark. You know this is going to be a talking point of this game, right? No matter what happens, it's going to become about this card. What a huge decision. Bugger being a referee. And it's Wyn Jones. Like, what is it with Welsh props getting taken out by people? Shot is on. If anyone's going to drive over from a mall, it could be Shot. It's not Wales' fault for their team's discipline. That is always the thing. Wales don't make those decisions. They just play the game. Rodri's back down to 99 beats per minute. There's still 10 minutes to go. Anything can happen. Wales has mastered putting themselves into opponent red cards. It's like they're props. Just have faces that people want to smash or put their hands on, neck roll, don't know. France. They're still on the Welsh 22, man. If they can score a try, they almost did it with a yellow card, so still time. Wales' discipline has been superb. I think their penalty conceded count is one of the lowest. It's true. As a neutral, I think this has been the best refereeing I've seen in a while. They may effectively communicate the decisions. Yeah, the communications has been good. Surely, as he held up. Held up. Oh man, this is brutal. Bodies on the line stuff. How many held up is it in this game? But there's going to be a yellow card to Wales. Faletau. Fourteen v 14, people. Dupont one-handed offload to Dulin. Quick hands from Untermark. And then, yeah, Williams under the ball. $14 on 14. How's that Welsh heart rate going? How are the French feeling at 14 v 14? Still a chance, maybe. $6 meters out. Maul time. The backs are in there. Fiku's in there. They brought it down. Shah. It didn't ground it. Did he knock it on? Short. Oh, France have knocked it on. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Man. Liam Williams is getting yellow carded. What's going on? What is going on? Guys. I almost feel like the ref's trying to make up for the red card. But maybe that's just me overthinking things. What is going on? Fiku's going close. Serrant is actually on. I wasn't sure he was going to get on in this game. We're almost at 74 minutes. Penalty for France. Bro, what? Luke Pearce is going to give them another warning. James, I am at 73.55. The ref's talking to both the players. The captains. He grounded the ball, says Lorenzo. They didn't look. It's becoming farcical. Yeah, the way it's kind of spiraled into a bit of madness is not a great look for the game, to be honest. I'm going to have fun reviewing this game. Bloody hell, Kian, mate. I don't know. How the hell do you sum up this final 10 minutes since the Doolan try? Yeah, Wales is really... They've got the Six Nations wrapped up, right? It's just whether they get the Grand Slam. Scrum penalty. Just tap the bloody thing, man. Go. Because France need... They need to win by more than 7, right? Time left, we are at 75-17. So less than 5 minutes. At least the losing bonus point is secured by now, right? Yeah, pretty much. Scrums kill time. Exactly, Misty. Like, this is good for Wales.
I made a giraffe.
Whoa, out of pigs. That's amazing.
Right?
Who do you think's going to win? There's only 4 minutes left.
Wales.
Wales, you've called it.
Ireland.
Not Ireland. Well, they're not playing. They won earlier.
So Ireland won the first game.
They did, yeah.
Look. Look. I'm building myself.
Give me a look. That is pretty good. Can you make me like a lion or something?
No. But I could maybe build a line out of this giraffe.
Go, try.
Or maybe build it for you. Well, I'm going to try. But I didn't say it's okay to come in. But
Surely try time. Oh my goodness, they actually did it. France at last. Unless there's some foul play in the lead up. Very quick conversion. And he's nailed it. Wow. Oh, man. What's going to happen, folks? Yeah. I figured if I give my son a mission, he'll let me watch the final few minutes in peace. That's a pretty intense finish. Navidi's gone off. James Botham's come on. He's got a huge work rate. Vakatawa is trucking it up. 2.5 minutes to go, people. Bloody hell. I'm glad I'm a neutral for this one. I'm just watching this drama unfold. Hoping the refs don't blow any more whistle. Insane as this game is the right word. Pinot's driven backwards. Aldrit chucks it to Fiku. Vakatawa. They're marching forward. They're getting over the advantage line every phase. Oh, they've knocked it on. Antonio's knocked it on. What do Wales do here? Just keep the ball for 1.5 minutes. Whoa, what did you make?
This is a line. See, that's the mane.
Ah,
And this is the giraffe's body. And I made the mane on the lion.
that's pretty cool. One of the guys asked if you can make a dragon. Go try.
Okay. A dragon with a mane on it.
It can have a mane on it, that's fine.
I can make some wings too.
Good man. Oh, France have won a penalty. 1 minute to go. Holy smokes. Oh, Wales just had to keep the ball for 1 more minute. What's going on? Does my son have an English accent? I don't know. Brandon's the guy asking for the dragon. Yep. That was a good call. Wales made it too obvious they're time wasting. Yeah, they need to keep the intensity a bit higher. There's 10 seconds left on the clock. Wales will be on their own 22. What is going to happen here? Maul time. Wales will not want to give away a penalty. He's going to say them to use it. Vincent. Gelon. Shot. Gets over the line. Release, it's a tackle. Get out of it. Dulon, they got men out wide. Pinot, he didn't pass it. Vincent. Antonio gets tackled. Get you out of there, Leon Brown. Get out of there. Oh, he's lucky. He was moving. Fiku. Pinot. Goodness me, I can't handle this. I swear to God, if my son comes back with the dragon before this is over, I'm going to lose it. Keep building the dragon boy. 9 phases. Shot, they're going so close. They're 5 meters out. Welsh discipline's good. They got me now. What? They got a man. They just need to go over. They're going to score. Denied. Oh my God. Holy smokes. What a mad finish. Oh my God. What a brutal result for Wales. You still win the Six Nations, but just not the Grand Slam. What? Oh no. Is Wayne Barnes seriously getting involved? What are they checking? What's there to check? And he's kicked it. That's it. It's an ugly 32. But that's it. I don't know how to feel about that, man. What a finish. Like, the referee's influence on the finish is going to be the talking point. But man, what craziness. 32-30. Deflating for Wales because you miss out on the Grand Slam, but you still win the Six Nations after being only able to beat Italy last year. What a comeback from France. They were dead and buried. They still had enough time and they kept their composure. Crazy. Crazy. What a match, Louis is right. Best game ever, says Bo. It had everything. It had red cards, it had yellow cards, it had TMOs and everything. France won. France. Yeah. They won right at the end. In the last minute. They had to score a try. And they scored it. He's fallen on the floor in shock. Oh. Alright, people. I'll go watch the post-match stuff and then I'm going to go watch Italy and...
That's what they call a big try.
Yeah.
I was trying to make a monster.
I don't think, Sean... If they've not won the Six Nations, am I wrong? I thought they had to beat... I thought if Wales got a losing bonus point, then that was it. Tell me how it works. Somebody tell me before I go. France can still win a bonus point with Scotland? Really? I can't check up the thing because I haven't seen the final one. I thought France had to win by more than 7. I'll check it later. France need a bonus, or is it because France scored 4 tries? I know France have Scotland. I know there's that game to go. I was under the impression if Wales got a bonus point lost, then they would still win. Or is it if France get a bonus point win, then that's enough for them to stay in contention? Don't know. Don't know. Okay. Alright. I'll check it later. It's madness. I got no idea what's going on. Obviously. They needed 2 bonus points. Don't think Wales got the losing bonus point. They only lost by 2 points. Anyway. That's it. France needed the bonus point win and they got it. I see. Okay. Comes down to how many France score against Scotland. Okay, well, man, that keeps the competition alive. Holy smokes. All right. Okay. I'm going to go, guys. I'm going to go. I will see you guys next Friday for France against Scotland. It's going to be mad. France need a bonus point and 22 points. All right. You guys all take care of yourselves. And yeah, I'll see you guys again for one more Six Nations game for 2021. Take care, everybody. See you later.